So, I figured out what happened here with this. I think the guy was oiling it. There was like all kinds of oil all over everything. Anyway, hidden oil kind of breaks this stuff down. So I printed a bunch of different ones, and they're not all correct at all. This one's supposed to be more relaxed. The person claims it puts too much pressure. And this one almost fits the bushing here. So there's a bushing. Now these other ones, the holes aren't big enough. I don't know what the reason is why. But these are to delete the bushing. You just, don't need it at that point. I think the factory design allows this bushing to sit here and go all the way through so that you're tightening down on this, not the arm, which is a great idea. So the only one that I see that meets that specification is this one, and I need a little cleanup to work. I also don't see it fitting in my particular application, so this one's not going to work with that. So that's another thing you need to pay attention to. So let's see here. So you figure out which ones will work and which ones won't. One of these is supposed to be like pretty much the exact copy, but it's not sliced correctly. So I'm going to use this one here. So I've already got it. It looks pretty simple. And so I think this one will work. Hopefully. Alright. I'm glad I printed a bunch of these because, yeah. So there's a lot of tension on that spring, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. I did order, I ordered some parts though for this. I ordered the metal direct drive. The metal dual gear. I don't know about dual gear, but like I definitely don't like brass as much. This one here is the Neo, and you see it's making a mess, but it is at least metal, so this one's cool. I'm pretty sure Dave put oil on these, and I don't think that's a good thing to do on any of these, really. The bearings are sealed anyways, so in order to get oil into them, you need to take them out and kind of get the oil near the dust covers. But so we printed these. These other ones will work. You just have to drill the hole, and then this one will work also, but not on this. It's not going to clear. So this would work in some other type of application. I think it was probably for a CR10, where the lead screw probably wasn't right there. So, yeah, so it's cool. And these all, like, I printed these on the SV07, and they actually came out really good. And just a little bit of issue with the overhang there. But yeah, pretty good. So, I mean, we're back in business with this. And these are the ones that Dave labeled them, so I know what computer's in it. I need to put a mark on that one because that one's now 4.2.7. And I accidentally tried to put that firmware for a Neo on this. So the Neos, the V2 Neos, none of them came with the computer that's in it. And so the problem is, because of that, you would try and flash the factory firmware, it will never work anymore because they didn't make one for that. Even though they sell the board, Creality sells the board, and the board is supposed to, fit that one. Let's see. No, that's something else. This one here would be nice to have auto bed leveling. I have the new firmware on this. It's called the professional firmware, and it really is pretty cool. It allows you to do a million more things. For instance, you can set multiple different filaments. It has I use there's a file for manual mesh without the touch, and there's one with. And so basically these two are kind of running similar software. This one here, I had installed the computer in it. It just didn't really work right. Invalid mesh. Interesting. I wonder what that first screen said. Well, anyway, with this one here, we just go here and Z Probe Wizard. I mean, there's like so much stuff here. So you get PLA, ABS, PETG, custom, whatever you want. Okay. Trying to remember where the thing's at. Then you have advanced. Let's go to mesh leveling. I don't remember. It's definitely not for new people. There's so much stuff in here. So there's no mesh here. And look how many things it gives you when it does. Okay. Okay, so now it'll do its thing. So anyway, this stuff's on GitHub. So if you want to download it, just make sure you get the one that's right for yours. This is the CR Touch. But we're going to be doing some more stuff on these. I'm going to stick with the Bowden tube for as long as I can. And then when I find like a bracket that's easy. It's really kind of interesting because neither one of these, but the Pro version, you can buy like an entire hot end direct drive conversion where you just like take this off and you swap to the belt and all that. One reason I don't really care about doing that is because I have so many other printers that it's not really important. So this is going to heat. It will do that many meshes. So it's very cool. So we're getting these going, and we'll put them in the back corner when they're done, and I'll just use them to like print little small stuff and learn on. You know, I'm learning still, so you know, but I just think these are such cool little printers because, you know, everything's like pretty open source, you know, and so many different parts interchange. It's like building a Chevy 350, you know. Not everything fits, but a lot of it does. So, anyway, this one here would be. I'm going to try the other extruder on it when it gets here tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever. And then I guess I'll have to calibrate the E-steps and all that. So some of them don't work because also the stepper motor isn't tall enough. I guess they're different. These are all taller because they have the visualizer on them. This guy here, which I always thought was so cool. Anyway, so it's doing the mesh. And it kind of moves in a really weird pattern, but I had gotten a couple of good prints out of this, and then it quit. it got a mess over there. I was printing some parts. So I don't know if I still have more stuff to do on this one, but I mean, like I printed a really nice benchy on it, and it was like literally 10 minutes after I installed the firmware, so I was pretty stoked. This one here, I haven't printed anything good on it yet because of the extruder, so we'll find out later if that's going to work good. And then update on the radio here. I got it to transmit and all that good stuff, and I just still have no receive. I haven't figured it out yet. There's no audio going into the audio board or out of the audio board from what I can tell. So I'm going to have to do some reading. There's a lot of information out there on this radio. So anyway, we'll catch you guys later.